Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel and welcome to week 2 of How to Sing. My name is Chynna Taylor. I've been singing since I was 8 and I'm really excited to bring my best tips and tricks to you so that you can become the best singer you can possibly be. And I have a really exciting tip that I want to give y'all because I feel like it's one of the most neglected things in contemporary singing. So, here we go. This week's tip is all about breathing. 3 ways great breath support can help your singing is 1, it will help you hit higher and lower notes with better power. 2, it will improve the quality and tone of each note that you sing. And 3, it's a great way to conquer nervousness and fear when stepping onto the stage. I learned this little tip and trick from my mother. She teaches children to young adults vocal performance. You might be thinking, what are you doing? I'm holding some toilet paper and some Kleenex. This is another free way to work on your voice. You don't need a bunch of expensive things, but everyone's gonna have a roll of toilet paper, and girl, if you don't, then I don't know, I just don't wanna know, okay? If you don't have toilet paper lying around your house, I don't wanna know. Most of the time, toilet paper is a 2-ply kind of toilet paper. If it's a single ply, well, you don't have to do this really tedious thing of separating it, all right? So we're separating the 2-ply. So we have a single ply piece of toilet paper, or if you have a Kleenex, oh, these are triple ply. Oh, I'm bougie. I'm bougie AF, I'm bougie. So this is obviously a triple ply. I'm allergy prone, so I keep some good Kleenexes around my house. So now you have 3 1-ply to use while you're doing your breathing exercises. So I'm sure you're asking yourself, Chynna girl, what am I gonna do with this piece of tissue and breathing? I'm obviously gonna give you 3 tips within this trick to help you learn how to be the master of your own breathing. Tip 1 within this trick is to engage your diaphragm. And you want to sing and breathe from your belly or your diaphragm, right? You want the air to gather here. You don't want your shoulders to be moving. You don't want shallow breaths up in your chest area like, you see how that was shallow? You want to breathe deep through your belly. Tip number 2, do your breathing exercises with a 1-ply piece of tissue. You're going to get your 1-ply piece of toilet paper or your 1-ply piece of Kleenex, and you might need to cut that into a smaller square. So position it with your 2 fingers and try to keep this piece of tissue paper from dropping down the wall. So basically use the middle as a target. We're gonna breathe in for 8 with your diaphragm engaged. You wanna breathe in from your belly for 8 counts. If it starts floating around, then you know where to target your breath. When you're first starting out, you might have to start very close to the piece of tissue in order to keep it from traveling down the wall. But when you start becoming better with your breath support, you'll be able to stand back like I did and really use it as a target and have the airflow be as powerful even from far away. You can increase your counts to 10, 12, 16, 18, 20, 24. The world is your oyster. You can do it all the way up to 30 if you'd like. This is tip 3. You want to breathe in like you're breathing through a straw, and then you want to breathe out like you're breathing out of a straw. So I'm going to try it with a straw now to show you a concentrated air pinpoint. Sorry I'm using a plastic straw, y'all. I already had them. Please don't come after me. I'm not ruining the environment. I also have reusable straws. I just had some left over from like 8 years ago when I threw a party. So you can do that against your hand, or you can do it against a wall standing up, which I would recommend. As a singer, you want to train and you want to rehearse standing up preferably, right? So you're using the straw to control the speed at which the air is coming out of your mouth. If it's not coming out at a consistent rate, you're not going to be able to keep the piece of tissue paper up because it needs to be consistent airflow hitting that piece of tissue. There's also plenty of vocal exercises and vocal warm-ups you can find online that you can follow along to if you feel like you don't know where to begin. So the extra tip within this trick is to relax everything in your upper torso. Try not to seize up. I even still do it sometimes, but I catch myself and I quickly just remember to relax. So if you're breathing in, you're holding, and during that 8 count or 12 count of you holding the air, you start feeling like your body's being like, oh my gosh, we need oxygen. Roll your shoulders back and drop your jaw a little bit, and we'll just release all that tension and we'll make your breathing exercises a lot easier. And so that is my week 2 tip. This is one of my favorite tricks, the toilet paper breathing method. I love this trick. I have been doing this since I was 8 years old. It has made a huge difference on my air control and my breath support. Please let me know down in the comments below if you tried it and if you liked it, or if it was challenging. Let me know down in the comments if there's an area that you want to improve on that I might have a tip or trick for you, and I will make sure to film a video. Make sure to like this video, subscribe, share with your friends, and let me know down in the comments if you tried this tip of the week, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!